Hello, everyone. My name is Shayna, and I'm with Cinephile Review. You can check out our website, www.cinephilereview.com. And I'm coming to you today with my top 30 recommendations for Christmas movies.
Keep the change, you filthy animal.
Cheapskate.
Hey, I'm gonna give you to the count of 10 to get your ugly, yellow, no good keister off my property before I pump your guts full of lead. 1, 2, 10.
A lovely cheese pizza just for me.
So around the holiday season, I see a lot of my friends turn to the Hallmark Channel for Christmas movies and choices. And I'm like, that's so unfortunate. So I have compiled a list of 30 movies that I enjoy around this time of the year. And granted, some of them are unconventional. You wouldn't think, Christmas or the birth of Christ or anything like that, which I don't know if there's any really good movies about the birth of Christ. Maybe we need to work on that one. But I do have my list of ones that I enjoy and they remind me of this season. So starting with number 1, this is not in any particular order whatsoever, with our first clip that came on. Of course, it's Home Alone. Who doesn't love Kevin McAllister? And then number 2, again, Home Alone 2, Lost in New York. Not as great as the first one, but still has that charm. And who doesn't love Christopher Columbus around Christmas time? Next, going down the list is The Santa Claus. Tim Allen, for me, is a staple during Christmas time. I love his charm, I love his humor, and then his son Charlie. Who can't get enough of it? So next on my list is number 4 and 5. They have the same title, but they're definitely not the same movie. Miracle on 34th Street, 1947 and 1994. So we have 1947, which is in black and white, starring Natalie Wood. And then we have 1994, starring Mara Wilson. Number 6 on my list is a holiday rom-com, and you guessed it, it's The Holiday. Number 7 is one of my favorite films. It goes on top 100 list, and you'll probably be like, really? But it's Last Holiday, starring Queen Latifah. I love the charm and the realness of this character and the journey that she goes through, so it's absolutely one of my go-to. Number 8, unconventional, but it's always one of the top Christmas movies, Die Hard. Who doesn't love John McClane during this time? Number 9. It's definitely not a Christmas film. I don't even think it was released during Christmas, but it's just because it starts off with a holiday party. It reminds me of Christmas, and I usually watch it during this time of year, and it's another rom-com, Fools Rush In, starring Matthew Perry and Selma Hayek. Number 10. Who doesn't love Chevy Chase? Christmas Vacation. Cousin Eddie, let's just not go there. But Christmas Vacation. So if that is not on your list, please put that on your list. Number 11, Ralphie, Don't Shoot Your Eye Out, A Christmas Story. For number 12, I went with a classic. There are many different versions of this film, but I went with 1951's Charles Dickens' Christmas Carol. Number 13, this is one that I went to go watch in the movie theaters, released Christmas Day with my dad a few years ago. I hope you're guessing it. Quentin Tarantino's Django Unchained. I love this film. I love experiencing this film on Christmas Day with my dad. It was a great experience. The theater was full of laughter, and it was just a great time, and we know that Quentin Tarantino takes us on a great ride. Number 14 through 16 is one of my favorite trilogies of all time, The Lord of the Rings. The Fellowship, Two Towers, and Return of the King. Those 3 days right there can cover great films around this holiday season. Next, number 17, Elf. Favorite elf of all time, Buddy. I love Buddy. Don't eat yellow snow. All right, now back to one of my favorite directors during the holiday season. You guessed it, Mr. Christopher Columbus coming in at number 18, 19, and 20, but not number 20 is not his film, but he did produce it. So we have Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's Stone for all my American counterparts, Philosopher's Stone for anyone else who may get offended. I do notice that people get offended by that, but you have to realize, guys, we say Sorcerer's Stone here in the United States. Then number 19, The Chamber of Secrets, and then Alfonso Cuarón's version, produced by Christopher Columbus, The Prisoner of Azkaban. Number 21, It's a Wonderful Life. Jimmy Stewart, I need say no more. For my number 22 choice, I have This Christmas. It's a lovely family film filled with lots of drama and something that I really identify with. Very comical, lots of music, lots of laughter, and it just takes you on a great ride. Number 23 is another non-Christmas movie, but was released in December when it originally released, Star Wars: The Force Awakens. Coming in at number 24, I have a few different movies at number 24 because you can watch these at different times in the day. Some are short, some are longer. So some of the films I have on here run 2 to 3 hours anyway. So I figure if you watch these in one clump, it will make for a great night. So Santa Claus is Coming to Town, 1970. 1966, How the Grinch Stole Christmas. 1964's Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer, and 1969, Frosty the Snowman. Number 25, A Charlie Brown Christmas. Who doesn't love Charlie Brown during this time of year? Number 26, another one of my favorites, is The Polar Express. I love watching this film with my nephew, and we sit back and we eat snacks and we go on a great ride. Coming in at number 27 is The Nightmare Before Christmas. Next on my list is The Preacher's Wife. I noticed that this is not a film also that's visited during this time of year, but it's about an angel from heaven. So what better way to celebrate Christmas than to reflect on things that are heavenly, right? Now that was too much. Okay. But it's still a great movie and great music, and they put on a Christmas play and Whitney Houston sings Who Would Imagine a King, and it's just so wonderful and lovely and warm. Coming in at number 29 is not a Christmas movie conventionally or ever. I don't even think it was released around Christmas, but it's another one that I like to watch during the holidays, and it is House Guests, starring Sinbad and Phil Hartman. And number 30, I had to have a little bit of cheese on my list, so we have Tim Allen in Christmas with the Cranks. He's back again, and I love him. I love his warmth. I love his charm, and so I like visiting this movie again during this time of year. So those are my 30 choices of films that I watched during the Christmas season or holiday season, because I like to go from November 1 to December 31st or January 1st and celebrate Christmas and Thanksgiving and just have a great season of love and laughter and warmth. And who knows, with the Nutcracker coming out, maybe there'll be 31. Thank you for tuning into this channel. Like and subscribe, and visit our website, www.cinephilereview.com. And subscribe there as well and follow us for your movie updates.